Yo, 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 it's your guy, Obasogi, King's Court MMA. We're here, Great Britain top team, GB top team, down here in Morden, in London. It's out in the sticks for me. I'm a London guy, but first time down here for me. It was a bit hard to find. I'm a bit sweaty, had to walk through a bit of a jungle to get here. But we're with, more importantly, Alfie, the Axeman Davies, aka Alfie Ronald Davies, aka ARD, aka ARD, aka The ARD Show. There's a lot of AKAs there.
Yeah.
What am I calling you, mate?
You call me whatever, man. I'm easy with any of them. Yeah.
First question, quick question. Obviously, Alfie. Is it actually Alfie? What's on the birth certificate?
No, it's Alfie, yeah.
Is it Alfie?
Yeah.
Alfie Ronald Davies is a hard name, mate.
It's hard, mate.
It's a hard name.
Yeah,
Still, I'm thinking James Bond and
Yeah.
like a bestie, like a bit like Batman and Robin. It could be. I can imagine it'd be a Alfie Ronald Davies by his side.
Yeah, it's very English.
Proper. Thinking about nicknames, once you bag that $500,000, what about Party Hard?
Yeah, that might be a good one, yeah.
Is that a vibe?
I just like ARD-MONEY. I might score myself money. Yeah.
I like Party Hard because you can come out on the party hard.
Yeah. That's a banger.
Honestly. So obviously MMA record 18-5-1. Decent record.
Yeah.
What happened with the one? Is that a no contest?
No, it was a draw.
It was a draw?
Yeah, I drew against Tim Wild.
Oh, Tim!
Yeah.
Tim's a friend of the show, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice guy, Tim.
Yeah.
That was the only draw on my record.
Wow. How long ago was that then?
Oh, I'd say 2021 maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like I said, friend of the show, top guy. He's always in your likes as well, giving you love as well. And,
yeah. After we fought, we kind of became friends. Yeah, he's a nice guy, Tim.
Yeah. Have you guys ever trained together?
No, we've been flirting at the idea for a while, but obviously he's in Brum and I'm down here.
Yeah. Right, first shout out, big up to Mark.
Yeah.
In terms of it being a draw, if you watch it back, would you say it was a draw? Or would you say actually?
I think we both had banter after.
Yeah,
typically, like he thought he won, I thought I won. And it was like a split draw, so it was like. Yeah, it was quite controversial.
Was it leaning one way then, in terms of it being?
No, basically, I got a point deducting, but then one judge gave it my way, so it was like made it a bit of a funny scorecard.
Yeah.
But equally, when you watch it back, it's up to your judging criteria.
Okay.
It was a good fight, whatever the weather. Yeah. It was a good fight.
Oh, I'm gonna go back and watch that.
Yeah.
Big up Tim. Obviously, coming down to see, scrolling through your social media. One thing that really got my heartstrings was like, and I just put some keywords here, like blessed, family over everything. You've got 2 sons. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Your dad, 2. What's that like? I've got 2 girls. What's it like? I can imagine it's a completely different universe. What's it like?
Yeah.
2 boys.
Yeah, it's fun, but energy consuming. It's very fun. The boys keep me on my toes, man, because they're like fighting all the time, and like they're only 20 months apart. Yeah. So it's like, and the younger one used to get bullied by the older one. Now he's starting to get it back. I wouldn't say bullied, it's just brotherly love. But now it's quite fun to watch. So they're very cheeky chappies. Yeah.
No, good. And then date that stuck out for me, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to bring this up. 24th of August. You know what date that is?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that's my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, you got married 24th of August last year.
Yeah.
Belated congrats.
Yeah, cheers.
Pictures look sick. Again, you look like James Bond. Finally getting married. How long have you been with your missus?
11 years.
Okay, nice.
We met in 2014,
Okay.
Yeah. I was it was in Thailand. I was training out there. I wasn't at the tryouts, but I was in Tiger Muay Thai training, and she was travelling. So we met out there, on PP Island. So it's been, I've been blessed. As you said, I've been blessed. I met my missus from there, and then history ever since.
Nice. No. We love love. It's all about love. More love makes the world go around, for sure. Yeah. So obviously you're in the PFL lightweight tournament, £155. Your last fight in the quarterfinal was a filthy spinning elbow.
You in the body with those big hooks.
The head movement from Clay Collard. Oh boy, the spinning attack dropped. Clay Collard is now in trouble here. Davis hammering away. Oh, the stoppage for Alfie Davis.
I've got to say, that was a superb stoppage by Blake Grice. He got in there. Not only did he save the fighter from more punishment, but he caught him.
I missed it the first time live. I didn't see it. I was like, what? Why is he gone down? I had to watch it. Like, it was about fourth replay. It was so quick. It was like the shortest elbow as well. I was like, what the heck? And considering that was against Clay Collard, it's only last month and it was still in May. That's crazy. It feels like I remember watching it. I was like April. Hold on, that was not April. But it was. Time's going fast and slow at the same time. Obviously, what was your instant feeling upon? Obviously, we saw the dance and the moves in the ring as well. Hey, where did that come from, mate? Where did that come from?
Had to show a bit of swagger. That was my childhood dance moves. You know, school disco. Came back out under the lights. Yeah, man, I was buzzing. You know, I was expected to lose that fight. I think I was a heavy underdog. Everyone sort of counted me out, and I just had an inclination that I could beat Clay Collard quite easily, and I think I sort of proved that. So I was happy with the result. It came out on the night.
It was a sick knockout. And obviously he doesn't get knocked out. I think looking at his record, the last knockout was 2014. It's Max Holloway.
Yeah, and even that one, Max Holloway had him mounted and had his arm trapped.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a knockout. Do you know what I mean? It was like the ref stopped it because he was here. So I was happy. I thought it was going to go like a 3-round war, and then So I was blessed with that, man.
No, that was sick. I've had a quick scroll through Clay Collard's socials. By the way, his name's Cassius Clay. I like that. That's a sick nickname. Talk about nicknames. Cassius Clay's pretty cool. And a cheeky one for me. I was like, hold on a minute. He was part of that knockout. Why hasn't he posted it to his own friend? What's going on? Would you, in terms of being a cheeky one, be tempted to like reach out to Clay and go, "Yo, mate, can you repost that for the clicks?"
It depends. The relationship. Sometimes with fighters, you can have like a decent relationship after. But he didn't like me much after that. Oh, really? Man. I did try like go up to him and like speak to him, but he might like me. I don't know. He might. That was in the moment. In the moment, he didn't like me much, but. I don't know how much I'd like someone they just knocked me out to.
Not just that, you just $500,000.
As well. It's true, it's a lot of money.
So he's probably maybe if he's the favourite, he's spending it. Oh, I'm gonna get a Mustang. Holiday home in Miami, condo. He's probably spending it already. Heavy favourite. And you've come along and went, nah, bro. See you later.
I gave him the elbow.
Elbowed him out the way. God forbid, if you were ever on the receiving end of like something like that to a viral level, would you repost it? If it was getting crazy traction and crazy clicks?
No, I'm not going to repost myself getting knocked out, man. No, fuck that. Why are you going to do that for? No, man.
The only reason why I say is I was thinking about it in a way, and I was like, do you know why I would repost it? Because I'm like, I would put my own commentary over it and make it like a coachable moment. Like,
you could do that.
These are all the mistakes I did coming in. My coaches told me it was coming. I didn't listen, and then boom!
Maybe.
So I put some humour on it, and I'm thinking, do you know what? If he's not going to get clicks off me, I'm going to get clicks off myself.
That's a good perspective, to be fair. Maybe. I might.
No, God forbid, it's not happening.
It's
not happening anyway. But
I've been stopped before. I mean, the fight before that shows you. My fight before that against Mansour Banui, I got stopped. He punched me and then rear naked choked me. So maybe that's something that I should do, man. I should
go back.
Go back and comment on.
Credit,
I'll credit you on that.
Bit of credit, that'd be sick.
That'd be good.
Bossman's just walked in. How you doing, Bossman? No problem. You well?
All right.
Awesome.
No worries.
Wicked. Next up in the tournament, you're up against Brent Primus. Brent Primus. Man sounds like he's from Transformers. He sounds like he's from the same bloodline as Optimus Prime. Sick name. If I ever meet you, it's a sick name. But tell us a bit about Brent and
I call him Brent Primeless because he's out. He's out of his prime now. Now listen, Brent is a class athlete. He's former Bellator champ. He's beat the likes of he beat Michael Chandler to win that one. Obviously, Michael Chandler's blown up since. He's good, man. He's a good grappler. Good, decent striking, not amazing striking, but like a good all-round athlete. He's had some good fights. He's been in a lot of tournaments as well. He's been in the Bellator tournament, the PFL one. But I just think I'm better than him. So that's for me to prove in 3 weeks' time. Yeah,
man. And what are you thinking? Another knockout?
I think so, actually. No, I think I'm going to knock him out. Yeah. I can just see some openings, and it's weird. Like sometimes you get this feeling that it's going to happen, and I just feel like I'm just going to ping him with something. Yeah, so
Love that.
I feel like he's going to walk onto something big.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if it comes out like that.
Yo, Brent Primeless, the Axeman's coming from you.
The Axeman is further taking his prime.
We love that. Obviously, that's going to be happening out in Chicago, Wintrust Arena. I think initially I saw Friday the 27th of June, but I think that was the original date. But same venue, location, but now it's Friday the 20th.
No, it's the 20th, but it's in Wichita actually now.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What? Okay. I need to get caught up on this.
Yeah. It's in Kansas actually. I was.
Oh, okay.
Not that I get to see the places much, but I was like, Chicago's sick.
Yeah,
I might even go see. I'll get Chicago Bulls outfit, come out. Yeah.
Michael
Jordan, and I've heard that Chicago's like a good city.
Okay.
And then when they said Wichita, I was like, oh yeah, where's that? And I was thinking I need to get a cowboy hat now. So I don't know actually. I don't know. I've not researched it much. Yeah. As I said, this one I'm trying to get in and out because if I win this one, it'll be a fast turnaround for the final. So it's not like I'm going to go and see it. And the week off, I'm just cutting weight anyway.
Yeah.
But so hopefully, if it all goes to plan, I'll win that. And then the finals, there's one in Miami, so Hollywood. So that would be the dream come true, really. Like, and knock out Brent, go to the finals in Miami and get a big cigar and, act like Tony Montana.
Yeah, love that. We love that. So, I need to do my research as well on the venue because, I saw a date, it moved, and it was another date in Chicago, and now it's completely different, same date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 20th, Friday 20th in, I don't know the arena, sorry, but it's in Wichita.
Yeah. You got the link on your socials and
So on that, yeah. If you're around there, come watch.
Sick. Right, and this is also another sick one about you. In the words of Joe Rogan himself, Joe Rogan, I'm gonna quote him verbatim, steps forward and boom! I was like, who's the very first person who flagged that? Joe Rogan and Baz Rutten were talking about you in the Joe Rogan experience. Who flagged that to you first? That's
I don't know.
Sick claim to fame.
Yeah. It's been on there twice. That Baz Rutten one's the second time.
Is it?
Yeah, the first time he was. I don't know who he was describing it to actually, but it was a bit So, but it just says two-time Joe Rogan, two-time Joe Rogan shout out, which is good. And he actually messaged me on Instagram as well after.
Sick. Yeah,
so it was good. I was but I'm not sure who actually told me about it. But obviously it blew up my socials. But this was pre sort of because that was on. I've reposted that on Insta, and it was pre-Insta sort of period as well. Insta blew up. So it was like pre that. It was more like YouTube-y when it got out. So
what Joe Rogan's? You should need to get him tickets to your fights.
Yeah, he's my boy now.
If you get to the final, I'll send him a DM and go, yo, Joe, I'm going to do something.
Yeah, he's my boy. I'll video call him when we have cold baths and that. So yo, Joe, I'm doing a cold bath and
he loves
we go shooting and hunting.
He loves all that stuff.
It'd be good. Yeah. Listen, that'd be a dream. I think that's the pinnacle of an MMA career if you get on the Joe Rogan podcast. Forget winning
Forget winning $500,000.
Forget winning $500,000, yeah. You can keep that. Just get me on the Joe Rogan podcast.
That is big. So, Joe Rogan, I've got to tag him as well. Your guy, your boy. So, your bestie, obviously, he's meeting us. We've got his full diary, innit?
Yeah, cold plunger.
Very sick. Literally on the biggest pod in the universe. Another quick one. Obviously, you've been angling for that Giorgio or Armani contract. Have they been in touch? And if not, what do we do? What do we need to do today to secure the deal?
I've got so many requests from all of the things. They're just lost in there somewhere, I think it was like either Armani, Gucci. I just had to I'd have to get my agent on that one.
Giorgio Armani, obviously, Alfie, Ronald, Davies, the gentleman here, British quintessential parliamentary procedure, as the Eubanks call it. We need to secure him that bag, that modelling bag. Supplement the $500,000.
I think so, man. I think I'll wear their suits well. I'll make it hard.
Nice. Obviously, you're in fight camp. What aspect of fight camp do you enjoy the most, if any?
Probably the sparring. I like coming in and because the sparring, it starts outside of camp. it's sort of just like play and like, yeah, you're developing yourself. But then in camp, it's like shit's getting real. So it's like they actually mean some stuff sometimes. So it's quite fun, really.
Yeah.
I enjoy the nerves you get before it.
Okay. Sick. And which aspect of fight camp can you live without?
Definitely the diet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love a good chicken shop, and I've not seen a chicken shop in a while, man. Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Sam's Chicken?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, it's not in every postcode in London. It's
I'm well travelled.
North.
I grew up in North, and then.
Okay, cool. I had that. I'm not gonna lie, I had that last night.
I'm the chicken shop concierge.
I'm the same.
I'm more like. See, I like the dirtier chicken shop. Sam's is quite dirty as well. I like a favourite chicken or.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Yeah. I like Dixy as well.
Oh, you
Dixy. I am telling you.
Filth.
And then North London, opposite Edmonton Green Station, there's like banging Dixy chicken,
Really?
the best you'll ever get. Yeah.
Really.
And then where else? I've not really had Dallas, you know.
Okay, that's if you're talking filth. We're Filth Avenue.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think Sam's. I think Sam's isn't that bad.
It's all right. I went uni in Holloway Road. They had a nice Sam's chicken.
They do.
Yeah.
It's still there.
It's still there. It's all right. Yeah. But it's not like it hasn't quite got the spice I like, man.
Like Morley's, obviously.
Yeah, Morley's all right.
That's Morley's territory, south of the river.
Yeah, it still doesn't. It doesn't hit a Dixie, man. I think Dixie or favourite, man.
Okay.
Favorites. Yeah. I'll tell you.
I'm pointing back in even. Mate, now I'm not having a Dixie sort of.
Even now, if I go favourite now. Like, I'll be arguing with Boss Man for 2 more wings. You know what I mean? my inner teenager. I'm like, Boss, come man, give me 2 more wings, man. Come, give me £4.
Yo, Boss Man.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's boy. Do you know who you're dealing with?
That's the only person I ever called Boss Man, isn't it?
You know it.
Yeah.
Or the corner shop guy. Sometimes I call it a corner shop guy.
Yeah, sometimes.
When you're a few pennies short of, your fizzy pop.
But there's no better boss man than asking for a barbecue sauce though. Yo, boss, let me get a little barbecue there, boss. There's always that 20p. I've got no change, man.
Wants to pay for. So even if you're paying by card, you don't want to be paying for condiments with cash.
Yeah.
Cash or card, no. Diet aside, what else would you say is your biggest sacrifice during fight camp?
Probably the time away with the kids, to be fair, because it's like. Obviously you're training twice a day and then whatever stuff in between, so it does take its toll on like time with the children.
Quality time.
Sure. More recently I've been able to spend more time with them cause, I live close to the gym now, but that was really getting to me before. But
they're in half term now.
But they're at nursery, so to be fair their nursery's on half term, but so I do get to see him in between sessions, which is good.
Yeah.
It's at that time, it's like the golden age, isn't it, of their childhood. So it's never enough time with them, really.
Yeah. And are they doing classes here as well?
No, they're only 4 and 2.
You can start 4.
Yeah. I think
4's like
4's a good age. Yeah. To be fair, I might get Jackson in it, but we're trying to. He's not sort of gravitated towards it. He's gravitated to like football and tennis, and we do gymnastics with him. So we're trying to get like, I don't want to, because obviously he knows that I do it. I don't want to push him into it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if he wants to do it and he enjoys it, then do it. But I don't want to say, you're going to be a fighter, you have to do this. Do you know what I mean? Where I've seen that before. I'd actually quite happy if he was to play like tennis or something. Like, do you know what I mean? Although it's a fun game. Yeah, exactly. Good guys, we're getting in there with Nadal, bro. You ain't coming here.
Living in Monaco.
Yeah, living the good life.
Okay, no, fair dues. And who in your life circle just can't watch your fights live or on TV?
Yeah, my mum. She does come to watch. Like she'll come to the arena, but I never knew it for a while until some of my friends told me. She just hides in the toilets. So
she'll be in the building.
She'll be in there.
And then once you come out, she's
like, well done, that was a good fight. Yeah, amazing. And I was like, was you in the toilets this time? She was like, no, I wasn't. And then she was in the toilets. Yeah. So she'll watch. But I think everyone else. My missus does watch it, but she gets well nervous.
On TV or live in the arena?
Both. She does both. Yeah, she's done both.
Yeah.
But that's it really. Yeah.
And who in your life do you need to cut out completely during fight camp? So like, who's a feeder, or maybe someone who's too overprotective, or it's just like a vibe where you're like, I just need you to stay away. Love you, but I need a break from you. I'm in fight camp.
Yeah. No one really. I'm pretty calm with that. I mean, what I will say is I do sort of I socialise a lot less. So my friends, not that I socialise a lot now because I got the kids, but especially in my younger years, I used to be like going out. But then fight camp would come, and it would be like, no, I can't really go out. I'll be too tired. Even just like not drinking wouldn't be that. It'd be the tiredness of being out all night long. So definitely, I socialise a lot less with my friends.
Yeah. And what would you say is your biggest motivation as a human being?
Yeah, it sort of changed over the years. Initially, I was, especially early on in my career, like my dad passed when I was younger, and I sort of grew up with not much money. So it was kind of like I wanted to prove to everyone that I could sort of make something out of myself. So I was a bit pissed off with life. But then as I've got older, I sort of realised that stuff I sort of put on myself. Do you know what I mean? That sort of motivation. So now I think the main motivation for me now is that I'm good at it. I enjoy it. I'm like good at the skill. And then obviously now there's big bucks on the table. I wouldn't say the money is the motivation because this career is not the best funded in terms of like money, although there's $500,000 on the line now. Like even previous before that, you're not earning amazing money. It's just something that you enjoy. It's like play. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you can find something where you're playing and you're getting paid for it, it's something I've done all my life and I'm good at it. So I think that's the motivation to carry on doing that.
Yeah, and obviously, as you get older, you can flip, reverse things. That chip on your shoulder and use it as that inner fire. Whatever pain you've had in the past, you're like, right,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That still does come out every now and then. Being a teenager does come out, but as I said, I've sort of got past that stage in life, but still, I'll still be pissed off every now and then. Want to show someone up. Yeah.
And what's your own personal mountaintop in terms of the fight game?
The mountaintop, I'd say for me personally, if I win this tournament and then go on and win the title, I think I've reached the mountaintop that I would want to achieve. I mean, a lot of people will quote like the UFC title, but I think the especially like a lot of the titles like to do with like who's marketed to get there, and the fact if I can go through and win this, especially with the talent that's in the tournament and then the talent that I'd beat to get the title, I think I would have achieved much of what they would have done as well.
Yeah. Awesome. And aside from obviously great preparation, trusting in your tools, what life anchors do you pull belief and faith from before every fight?
I think probably the work that I put in. Yeah, because I do put in a lot of work. The years that I've done it, I mean, I've been competing at a high level since the age of 12. So I've been competing for 20 years. Do you know what I mean? I don't think many people... obviously, I started when I was 12 as well, but I went straight into competitions. So it's like, I don't think many people have got 20 years under their belt of competition. So that definitely gives me confidence because sometimes when you're just going through the motions in the gym and it's not going their way, I always know that I'll turn up and compete well because I'm used to doing that. And then, just belief that I've sort of had this inclination that this is what I've meant to put on this earth to do, really. I've had that inclination for a while, so I have the belief that is sort of coming, out, especially in these last few years. Yeah.
Who would you call out as your best mate in the fight game?
My best mate in the fight game? There's no mates in fight game, man. You're fighting.
The gym.
Probably my coaches now.
Okay.
We could say that they're good friends from the fight game. 100%.
Yeah, coaches are going to be happy when they see this.
Yeah.
If you could have any fighter in your corner, past or present, cornering you, who would it be and why?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I want to hear good questions.
In my corner, Brad Pickett.
Oh, this guy.
That was good because I've got him in my thing. In my corner because obviously he knows me. Yeah. He knows my style. I've been around him for years. I've trained with him for years, so it'd be there. But in terms of like skill set, I mean, GSP is someone that I'd love to steal that sort of skill set that he's got and dominance and just his personality. I've actually trained with George, but only briefly.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I mean, he just seemed like such a nice person as well, that it'd be good to be around, and like the insights that he could give you would be great as well.
Yeah. Okay. So Brad Pickett and GSP.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah.
Decent corner. Your mum in hiding in the toilet. And
Yeah. My mum will come out after. Yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
That was great.
That was analysing.
And what weird superstitions or routines do you have that you can't live without before going into a fight?
Yeah, I used to do this a lot. Actually, I stopped using it now because I used to have. I'd only wear a certain type of shorts.
Okay.
I would always have the same like playlist on, and then I would never walk under ladders. Always spit and salute a magpie. But now I sort of, funny enough, a few years before, probably about 3 fights ago, I'd say, I was just like, this stuff's a load of bullshit, man. Yeah. And it actually gave me more stress having to do all that stuff than the stress of being like, oh yeah, I've finally cleared the superstitions. Yeah. So recently I've changed the style of my the shorts. Yeah. And funny enough, my walkout tune last time was wrong because I gave him a different one. I come out to the other one, and before, if I was into the superstitions, I'd have been like, oh, my walkout track's wrong. But I was like, oh, I'll just go with the flow. And I was actually, like vibes with it because it was my previous one before. So, but that would have messed me up before. Yeah. But now I don't really believe in that stuff anymore.
Yeah, no, talking about walkout tunes, I'm always curious because, like, if I was a fighter and I had to go out first, and obviously I've vibed to my own tune, and I'll hear my opponent's song and it's a vibe, I'm vibing. Would you vibe in the cage? What if they had a banger tune, or would you even think, oh, do you know what, I might steal that for my next fight after you've knocked him out? Like, still, it's like the Infinity Stones. Anytime you smash someone and they've got a sick tune, use their tune for the next fight.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I do definitely vibe to it. I can't remember what Clay come out to last time, but I remember I was in the cage like, oh, it's quite a good tune. Yeah, so I was like, just made me dance a bit more. Yeah. But if it's a bad tune as well, I'll just sort of look at it and be like, ugh.
Yeah, next year I'm going to beat you up.
Yeah. Well, what are you thinking, mate? Yeah. Yeah. That's how I know we're not on the same vibe.
Oh, that's jokes. And who else within the team still has really weird habits or superstitions? Obviously, you've got rid of yours, but is anybody else now in the team where you're thinking, flipping heck, mate, come on, it's not that deep?
No, I can't really think at the top of my head, man.
Yeah.
If there's any, I can't think at the top of my head, but I know that some people deal with nerves differently, don't they? So some people, like, if the camp's not gone exactly to plan, or like their warm-up's not exactly to plan, I know that can mess a lot of people up. Whereas I'm now, especially after my experience, I'm like, that doesn't really matter. It's like what happens on the day.
Yeah.
And how you're performing in the gym sometimes. This is a big thing. People are always like, performance in the gym. Like, oh, I've not performed well in this gym here. But it's like, sometimes you're working with someone that's not the same as your opponent. You're also thinking about the game plan and they're not fit into the game plan. So there's a lot of factors that play in terms of sparring and competition. Yeah. That's why sparring is not actually competition. Do you know what I mean? So I think a lot of people can mess themselves up in terms of that. That's probably the sort of, I say it's not superstition, but that's the biggest mistake I see of a lot of people is that they put it all into like their training camp, whereas like the training procedures should be bringing out skill sets. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be you're trying to improve yourself as a person, as an athlete within those training sessions, not competing.
Yeah. Makes sense. And who in the fight game would you be left giddy and starstruck if you were ever to meet them in person? Who would you like to start screaming like a little piglet?
That's a good one.
Bumped into you into the corridor, and even if they knew your name, you're like, hey, Alfie, and you're like,
it's a tough one because I've met some really famous fighters, man. I mean, probably John Jones. It's got to be John Jones. But I have met some like real famous fighters, and when I met GSP, that was quite a good one. And Rory McDonald was quite good. Yeah. But probably like John Jones would be like, whoa, that's good to see in person. Do you know what I mean? But although I don't think he's that nice of a person, like deep down,
No comment. We have lots of arguments on the channel. I'm not pro John Jones. Hardy, business partner, absolutely. He walks on. So we get into heated debates about it. So now it's like, our area of we don't touch. Talking about.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, he's sick. My personal opinion is he's amazing to watch, amazing skill set, but yes, obviously life outside the cage, and also he's a proven drug cheat. So that's what gets me. That's the underlying thing that I can't sort of get along with. Yeah.
Marty I'm leaving it because don't get me going. Don't get me ranting, but all love there. I'm gonna finish with a random one, bringing up my inner Nina drama. If you had to choose one, what would you pick between receiving a hard, direct groin shot, no cup, versus a pinky-fingered eye poke? What are you taking? Got no cup on the groin shot as well.
No, it's got to be the
hard and direct.
It's got to be the pinky, man.
Take
Yeah,
the pinky.
yeah. But depends on the. Just personally, I'm thinking myself, the ramifications. Like, I might not be able to see ever again, or I might not be able to use this ever again. So I was like, you could probably live with one eye, just come like the pirate. Pisbin or the pirate.
Make it a thing.
But to live with no nuts. But I have got 2 kids. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, so it's a hard one. I have my kids. It's still pleasurable, but you know what I mean? You can definitely live with one eye.
You could shoot up the club, as I say to my wife, without the fear of having more kids done as well.
Yeah,
but think about it.
It's just if it's going to come up. You know what I mean?
It still comes up.
Alright, it still comes up. Yeah. I could learn like the monk thing and just train with the monks and just learn to it. So yeah, it's a debate. That's a tough one, man. I definitely want my eyes and I definitely want my balls. So
you're sitting on the fence.
Sit on my fence with nice big balls. Yeah,
there's no splinters on that fence because they get taken out either way.
Yeah.
Yo, absolute pleasure to meet you. Kyle Bosogi. This is Alfie, the Axeman. Davies fighting in how many weeks?
3 weeks now. 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks out in Wichita.
Yeah, Wichita.
Wichita. Boom, absolute pleasure. It's been the King's Court. Keep an eye on Alfie's progress to that $500,000, baby. Peace out. Over and out.
Nice. Thank you, brother. Yeah.